Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from July the 1st to July the 7th, 2018, and this is for you coming from Capricorn. So let me start with July the 1st Sunday, and it's not going to go very well. Either you or the other party is going to become very arrogant or having low tolerance, and somehow the problem is going to bring the blame on you. So you don't want to expose yourself to an argument or differences between the family or between your friends or whoever you are with. So morning, afternoon, be careful, be part of a team, be ready to share the limelight. Don't want to be insisting that things go your way, and that way you will lessen these planets who want to create all these problems, and you'll be able to have a better morning and afternoon period. Your evening and nightfall period, this morning and afternoon periods like to go there as well. So the same problem of leadership and who should plan what and who should make the decision and how things should be done, well, just back out of it. Just tell everybody that go ahead and you make your plans, and I will just be one of those who will follow you, and that way you will enjoy yourself. Because throughout the day, blame wants to come to you. So if you are in charge, you will get the blame. If you are somehow controlling anything, you will get the blame. If you are part of a team, it will be only part of a blame. That's much, much better. So don't expose yourself to be a lone ranger and wanting to take charge. And even in the evening, nightfall period, do the same. Let others do the planning. I see some emotional planets there. So it's going to be a nice socializing evening for you. So just sit back and enjoy it, and don't want to be the one who makes the decision and everything else. And that way you can enjoy your evening and nightfall period. July the 2nd is going to be, it's a Monday, and it's going to be a very bad Monday for you. Let's start with the morning, afternoon, and everything can go wrong at your office or place of work, or if you are in business, or whoever you are with. The differences of opinion will turn each of you against each other, or for the whole group as well. So there's plenty of miscommunication going on, and you can make many mistakes at your place of work or in business. And these mistakes are going to be on a big scale. So the last thing you want is to allow these planets to get you in a dream-like situation, into always thinking of emotional issues, what you want to do later in the evening, who you want to chase for a romance. All these are emotional issues. And if you do that, then you'll find that things will go very wrong. You can't meet your deadlines. You can't finish your work. The blame will then come. Serious blame too. Because there's a whole group of these planets that want to control the whole day. So morning, afternoon goes very, very wrong for you. Just concentrate and focus on what's the most important things to do at place of work or in business, and just do it. And you will see that you'll be much luckier than everybody else, and you'll stay away from issues or problems. Emotionalism will be too much. So don't think with your heart at your place of work or in business. Think with your brain. That way you'll have the facts and figures. Evening, nightfall, these emotional planets make their way there as well. Well, it's an emotional time in the evening, social time. You don't want planets of business there too much. But there's one very good planet there in the evening waiting for you. He's the planet that brings unexpected good luck. So you might just meet somebody unexpectedly to give you some good luck. But I also see these negative planets of the morning and afternoon going to the evening as well. So evening is going to be loaded with problems as well. Either miscommunication, or either plans changed, or plans cancelled, or plans postponed. Such frustrating things can happen. And be careful that in your evening nightfall period, the emotional areas can just go bad. So be careful what you say, be careful what you do. And look forward to this planet that can bring you an unexpected meeting or some unexpected good news. July the 3rd, Tuesday, starts also in a terrible fashion. The way you wake up in the morning and everything going wrong, and the drive to work or to the office or to the business, everything can go wrong. And when you get to the office or business place, you will see that things are already bad. So prepare yourself, work ahead, and tell yourself now, by the time you get to your place of work or in business, you are prepared to tackle these things. These planets are quite big scale. So when they bring a problem, it's not small problems. And these problems won't stop. So the morning, afternoon and early evening, these problems will carry on. You can have differences with your colleagues or with your bosses. You can have difference with your business partner, or even some government department can come and disturb you. And so things can go wrong in many, many ways in the morning, afternoon, early evening period. So all you need to do is to be part of a team and therefore get support to get your things done. Otherwise you'll miss out on deadlines. That will be another hassle. Don't dominate, definitely, and don't want to be pushy also. You need support. So take the soft approach and you'll be okay for the morning, afternoon period. Evening nightfall, these negative planets want to follow you to the evening nightfall. There is one good planet waiting there, the planet of reward. So something you do in the evening nightfall may reward you. Either finally you meet somebody you like, or you get some kind of compensation in business or job, things like that. So some relief is there. But the point is that all these negative morning, afternoon planets will be there as well. So they want to make you dominating, they want to make you stubborn, they make you want to force things down other people's throat. Don't do anything about this. And these planets will be very confused and they'll leave you alone. That's the way to tackle these planets. And so when they leave you alone, you'll be much happier, and the planet of reward will then come to offer you much better situation in the evening nightfall period. July the 4th, Wednesday. This is an extremely good day. Morning, afternoon, very fast planets are seen. And you've got to be on your toes, because the good news will come left, right, center fast. Opportunities will come fast. If you don't do anything about it, they'll bypass you. So be on your toes, read your messages, answer your phone calls, communicate and communicate, ask favors. You will see that the morning, afternoon can be brilliant for you. When the planets are fast, they deliver fast. When the planets are slow, they deliver slow, because they become long-term planets. So morning, afternoon, all these planets are fast and they bring quick opportunities, short-term gain, fast gain. So you can get that very much on your side. You can hit and you can run and you can move to something else and do things like that. The evening and the nightfall period are also excellent. This morning, good planets, morning, afternoon, good planets follow you to the evening, nightfall period. And there wait for you long-term planets who will help you get things right, not only for the instant enjoyment, the instant benefit, but also for long-term use. So as the evening goes to nightfall and the nightfall moves on, you will have long-term planets bonding you with somebody or another, and the tie-up would be really very, very good. Okay? July the 5th, Thursday. Now these are another set of very good planets for you, and they're moving just as fast on this Thursday the 5th. And they are the planets of communication, of money, of making deals, and you'll be very good at that on this July the 5th. Whatever you say and do, whether in workplace or whether in business place, or whether charming a bird off a tree for the romance you're looking for, you will do excellently well. It's all about communication and marketing sense, and that will be very high level for you on this morning, afternoon period. You have to focus on what you want. You can't get everything under the sun in the morning, afternoon period. So focus what you want, go for it whole time, and you will see you will come back with a lot of advantage. As I said, these are work planets, these are business planets, these are money planets. So aim that way, aim that way. Evening, nightfall, these planets follow you. But there is a planet in the evening nightfall, the planet of arrogance, and the planet of boastfulness, and the planet that makes you have low tolerance for others. So perhaps this success in the earlier part of the day got to your head and you start behaving that way. Well, don't. So your good planets will also follow you. So it's good to mix business and pleasure in the evening nightfall period. It's good to be out with people who are talking money and talking business and talking deals. And you'll be able to meet somebody important as well. Main thing is, don't show your arrogance, show your hospitality, and be negotiable, and that will be getting you a lot done in the evening nightfall period. July the 6th, Friday, here comes another 24 hours of good luck. especially morning afternoon period. And whatever you say will be very creative, and people will like to hear you say it and do it, and they will support you at your place of work, support you in business areas. Any presentation you do, whether in business or whether in job, will go down very well, because the levels of creativity will be very high with you. And it shows that you can make money. You'll have the touch about it. So whatever you do, success will be seen in the morning afternoon period. So go all out. Again, you can't get everything under the sun in this morning afternoon period. So focus on what you want. If it's the romance you want, focus on that, and you will get that. You'll be able to get the person to come out with you and to start something. The evening nightfall, these good planets move there. But there's one planet waiting there, the planet of stubbornness, obstination, meaning stubbornness, and also the planet that makes you very pushy and demanding and dominating. So this planet wants to give you all that, and if you allow all that to happen to you, you will spoil that evening nightfall period. So stay away from such advice as wanting control. You don't want that in the evening nightfall period. And if you can control all this by not going into the trap of wanting to dominate, then you will have a very good evening nightfall period. Just relax, move along with whatever anybody wants to say. Don't want to put your step down and say, we want the evening to be held there and we want the evening to be done this way. No need. Once you do that, then the negative planet will take hold of you and your luck will turn bad. That's how it works. July the 7th, Saturday, now that's no good. The whole day is not going to be good. So you'll have many difficulties at whether if you're working or with whoever you are. And if it's a Saturday, so you might be on holiday, don't spoil it for everybody. Try to be open with your plans. Don't want to change them last minute. And also don't allow anything of a secretive nature to be discussed, whether about you or whether about somebody else. Because that alone can make the tone and the atmosphere very bad. So it can be a disappointing morning and afternoon period. And be careful of accidents while you drive. Don't drink too much. Stay away from people who have an addiction to something or another, because you'll follow suit as well. And there's something about health here as well. If you're not feeling well, go and see a doctor on this July the 7th, Saturday. But otherwise, it can be just your temperament, and it can be just people not supporting you. So you might as well not take the lead. And if all the plans are made, just follow suit and go along and show your happiness. And that way you can turn around and make the situation better. Your evening nightfall, these negative planets won't let you go. They want to be there as well, to do the same thing, make sure you don't succeed. But there's one good planet there who gives you all the good communication you have, the good marketing sense you have. So if you do have somebody, a business to deal with, or somebody to help you in your job, to meet, that would be a good idea for the evening nightfall period. Because these are there's one business-minded planet who might want to help you in job or business. But apart from that, don't be too trusting with people, and don't drink too much even in the evening period. And watch out for robbers or thieves. Somebody would want to steal something from you. So all these little bits of nuisances are there during the whole day. Things going wrong, and you cannot expect somebody else to do your work, because they'll mess it all up and then the blame will come to you. So the only good thing is that somebody in the evening nightfall can introduce you to somebody for business, or can talk to business for you or help you in your job. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90-minute Skype session, there will be many opportunities for you to really know your next 7 or 8 years. I will go calendar year by calendar year. I'll go age by age, give you a lot of information about colors and gemstones and directions, and talk to you about your lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And so with all this information waiting to be given for you, and it'll cost you only USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. So do all that, and you'll be extremely lucky to know your next 7 or 8 years in every area of your life. Go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Until then, thank you and good luck.